Well, I'm a little bit embarrassed by people saying that you can't use the EMS synths for soloing like with the Minimoog or with the ARP Odyssey that were on the market same kind of time, first half of the 70s. I will try to prove that it's not true. What you need is an Synthi A or an AKS is an AKS. I don't use the normal keyboard of the AKS. I use a Cricklewood, a Synthi DK2 keyboard here, and it's just routed in here and it's getting the power from the AKS. No problem at all to set it up, and let's check how it works. So first of all, I'm checking is the oscillators running. Yes, one is running, second one is running. What I'm gonna do now, I put the oscillators into the envelope. I take 3 of those to make a full sound. So, and the envelope is going right into the filter, envelope signal, and the filter is going to the outputs 1 and 2. It's stereo here. I hope these are the right ones. Yeah, I'm just using the white ones, not too complicated. So filter 1 out there and out there. So how do you use the keyboard? The keyboard must be routed then into the oscillator frequencies of input channel 1. That's the keyboard. It's set like to channel 1. And it's going into the oscillator frequencies of all 3 oscillators. So all 3 will be affected by the keyboard. And then the question is, does it work? It only works when you put the trapezoid down and the envelope shaper to manual. Then you can play it, yes? First thing you hear, and what you have to do then is tune it, yes? So I'm getting out of the start with that one. And then I take the second one. And then the third one. And that's the first thing you have to do with the 3 oscillators. You have to tune them. Next thing is get the octave done by the Cricklewood here. And this is very, very tricky. It's quite okay now, but can be better. You do it by input level, channel 1, yes? And what you hear now is that the oscillator might, because it's warming up, detune a little bit, yes? And it's not like this preset thing in the 21st century. You have to really check out and recalibrate everything. And then you can change and shape the waveforms here. Sounds like a Moog, does it? After that, I check the filter. Get into self-response here. I put in the ring modulation into oscillator 1 and oscillator 2, and the ring mod signal can go into the envelope. And let's have a look what's happening then. So it gets a little bit more aggressive now. More decay. Now I'm gonna put up a little bit of the decay and maybe the attack. And then I might take a little bit of noise and go into the envelope with the noise. More white noise or blue noise. So, next thing could be the filter should be modulated. What can I take for that? Oh no, I do something else. I go with the filter right into the reverb. Reverb is over here. And with the reverb I go outside. Then you can have a listen to this wonderful reverberation inside analog. Here you hear it. I love that. After that I take the trapezoid, put it into the oscillator frequency, and here comes the old EMS sound again. I can use the trapezoid like a pitch bend, you know? I like that. And here we're on the EMS side again, so. But as you've seen, it's possible to do some profane, eclectic synth sounds with that, and do some bass and do some soloing. It's an analog machine, why not? So, it's possible. That was not really a lot. In the end, I would take a stick and just mix up the oscillator frequencies here a little bit and go into the oscillators. From that moment on, it's that old typical EMS thing again. With a little more clever patch, I could use the trapezoid and the joystick for pitch bending. I'm pretty sure I could do that, but for now that's enough, just to give you an impression of what's possible here. And fasten it up. Okay, just an improvisation. Maybe it's fun for you.